Hi, it's Dave Howlett here, and I'd like to ask you a question. What does Gandhi have to do with business silos? Or sales hates marketing, marketing hates IT, nobody likes HR, and everybody hates head office. Well, in the early 80s, I was a young officer in the Canadian military. And one of the things we learned was how to what we call extend aid to the civil power. In other words, if you get called up by a local mayor or a provincial leader because there's a insurrection by civilians, how to take your troops into town and calm them down. And we were taught things like how to turn a fire hose on people, but also more lethal aids. And because this was the Canadian military in the early 80s, we were using British training films, and a lot of these were old black and white films, and they were filmed in India using British military folks, and of course, they were using Indian actors. And, it was all very theoretical. We joked a little bit about the outdated clothing. But bottom line is, we were the heroes, we were the military guys, and these were civilians trying to wreck property and mess up good, proper order. Anyway, about 3 days later, I remember we had our first leave, and a couple of buddies and I went into the town of Chilliwack, British Columbia, and we decided to take in a movie. So there we are sitting in this nice air-conditioned movie theater, and the movie was Gandhi. And, I'm watching these brave Indian folks talk about how to overthrow the evil British and how to get rid of imperialistic power. And I started getting this weird feeling because there were the British military folks lining up with snipers and dogs, trying to put down the brave Indian folks who were the heroes. And I remember turning to a fellow officer in the audience and going, "Holy crap, we're the bad guys." That was my Gearshift moment. And I share this with you that sometimes things aren't black and white. And sometimes just because we're on one team doesn't mean we're always the good guys. Sometimes we need to think about life through somebody else's eyes. Have a great week.